Hey, winos and winers! Can you believe it? We're back in the wine cellar. It has been, honestly, over a year since I've done one of these videos. And for that, I apologize. Well, you may not have missed me, but I've missed all of you. Two things are driving me back into the wine world today. First of all, granted, this is not Friday Night Flights because it's a Wednesday. So let's call this Wine Day Wednesday, maybe. Wine Flight Wednesday. Two things drive me back here today. One, I noticed on Facebook today, it came up that today is the 4th anniversary, 4 years since I did my very first wine video. So I wanted to get back in here. And two, it just happens to be World Malbec Day, the day that we celebrate that beautiful red grape that gives us Malbec wine. So today I've got two terrific examples of Malbec for you. Before we get into them, let me do a quick education. Malbec is originally a French grape. In fact, it is one of the 5 blending grapes that is allowed in traditional red Bordeaux blend. That said, it is more known, or I should say Argentina is more known for growing Malbec than France is at this time. Currently, Argentina produces about 75% of the world's Malbec grapes. That's where it's really begun to take hold. And usually when you think Malbec, you think Argentina. There's great grapes growing all over. California does some great ones. There's some terrific Malbecs that come out of Colorado too. Today, we have a French Malbec, 100%. This is a 2020 Los Pasos Malbec from Mendoza, Argentina. We have La Terrière Malbec from France. This is from the Côte de Bordeaux. This is actually 2018 Blé Côte de Bordeaux from the Bordeaux region of France. We're going to get started with the Argentina Malbec. Ooh. That's interesting. It tickles my nose a little. Almost like there's effervescence, but there's not. There's just something in there, a spice or something, that tickles my nose. On the nose, I get some dusty leather, maybe a lot of plum. On the palate, yeah, plum is there. More plum to a prune, a dried plum, a prune without the sweetness of a prune. Very fruity. Very light for a Malbec. They're not traditionally a really heavy grape, but this is very light. And actually, what I'm missing in this wine is that signature Malbec bite at the back of the palate. This one, I'm not sure what the reasoning there is, but I'm just not getting that bite on the finish. I gotta say it's good, but not great. I would say it's not the best representation of an Argentinian Malbec. I would drink it, but in fact, I will drink it because it's the one I opened out of my cellar here. But I've had better. Good, not great. Let's move to the French Malbec, and I'm going to hope for something different here. (2018) Red Bordeaux Malbec. Very musty on the nose. Pick up more blackberry than anything on the nose, with I get hints of tobacco, more like pipe tobacco rather than straight tobacco, more of a seasoned or flavored pipe tobacco. That is very dry. Wow. That just dries the palate as it goes through. I get some white pepper in there. I think some black currant. The fruit is in there, but it's more like a muddled plum, more plum skin, I guess, rather than, the heart of the plum, the meat of the plum. This is the wine that I would say tastes, when I taste this, my brain goes to a dark, dusty, musty French cellar. Certain foods, certain smells, certain tastes can just bring you somewhere. That's what I think of when I drink this, is a musty French cellar. And to me, that's great. I love that. It just keeps getting drier through the finish. Very dry. Terrific wine. I have to say, preparing for this video, I had a preconceived notion of what I was going to taste in these two wines, one from Argentina, one from France. And these particular bottles that I chose completely turned that 180 degrees around. I expected to find big, bold wine from Argentina with that bite on it. And this is really rather light. In the French one, I expected it to be very light, more soft and silky, where this is big, heavy, dry. I want a steak with this. It's enough that it's so dry, I think you need to follow with a bottle of water. Both good in their own rights. I prefer this particular French Malbec, although I typically love an Argentinian Malbec. So we taste, we learn. It all, we never know what we're going to find until we open that bottle. And that's the beauty of wine. Thanks for joining me tonight. Hopefully it won't be a year till I do this again. I really promise to try to get back into doing these. I just get lazy, But for now, I hope you're having a great time. Have a terrific evening of your World Malbec Day. Go open a bottle. Cheers.